I hope you are ready for 10 ways to survive the zombie apocalypse. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, Troop 89087, your performance time begins now.
Folks, let's just freeze this, shall we? We've all seen the reports of the inevitable. I said stop that! Off! Get off the stage! Now, as I was saying, we've all seen the reports of the inevitable upcoming zombie apocalypse. It's only a matter of time, folks. Now...
Stop there. We all know there's no such thing as zombies. They're imaginary, like Britney Spears.
Really? Is that why the government spent $10 million preparing for it?
Huh. Seriously?
Yep, true fact. And you think our federal government would squander hard-earned tax dollars from all these loyal citizens without a very good reason?
Wow, you've got a point there. I don't think it's possible that the government would ever waste money. I guess you're right. Hey, where did you get one of those rodent strings?
They make them in China.
Great.
Really good at snack on, feeling peckish.
Awesome.
Now, as I was saying, we're here to present a public service to you, the audience. How to survive when civilization collapses and the animated corpses of your neighbors try to hunt you down and devour your sweet, warm, delicious flesh!
Makes a great gift for Christmas. Hey, so where are these zombies coming from anyway?
Global warming.
Makes sense.
Method 1, sacrifice the weak.
Come on, once we make that ridge, then we'll have a good vantage point.
It's useless! We're all gonna die!
Snap out of it, Susan. I love you.
I just met you.
I must warn you. I fall in love quickly, then I fall out of love equally quickly.
I love you too.
Too late, I moved on. Come on, people.
Who put you in charge anyway?
I did. You got a problem with that?
No. Hey, I was wondering, is that girl single now?
Focus, people. Move it. Come on, Christy.
I'm hurt. I can't make it. Leave me behind.
Okay.
That's it?
Yeah? What?
You're just going to leave me here?
Well, that's what you told me to do.
I didn't mean it.
Then why'd you say it?
I was hoping you would pick me up and carry me.
Come on.
You're not going to pick me up?
Christy, listen to me and listen to me carefully. When those zombies come to get you, the fact that you are a pretty good-sized meal is gonna keep them occupied for a while so the rest of us can get away. We will remember you fondly. Can I take a lock of your hair to remember you by?
I think my leg is feeling better. I can probably limp there.
Nope, that's okay.
No, I'm all right now. I can make it. See, I can walk. I
No,
can.
that ankle looks really bad. You better take some weight off it. Sit down, have a soda, wait for the end.
I'm not doing that. Let's go.
All right, you first.
Ding!
I feel a little sick there.
And that's what leadership is all about. Making tough choices, Moral of the story, don't twist your ankle.
I don't know that Jimmy was a very good leader.
And moving on. Method 2, trick the zombies.
How do you trick zombies?
Behold.
They're getting on us! There's so many of them! Snap out of it! I'm frightened. That's a really helpful contribution, Christy. I mean, seriously, when I'm running for my life, it never would have occurred to me to be frightened. Like, that was so perceptive of you to weigh in with a report on your emotional state like that. Like, wow. Really? You're frightened? I was just trying to say things. Next time you have the urge to speak, I want you to go through a little checklist, okay? Number 1, is what I'm about to say obvious? Number 2, does what I have to say contribute to eliminating the global zombie menace? Number 3, am I saying this in a unique and clever way? And number... Too late! They're here! That wasn't zombies! I'm frightened.
Does anyone have any good ideas? We're running out of time here.
Look out behind you! Seriously? You're going with, look out behind you. That's what you're gonna do? Guys? Guys? I'm frightened!
Ding!
That was clever.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that would work since they don't actually have working brains, but you never know.
I think we need to fight them zombies.
Spoken like a true girl. How can you fight them when it's impossible?
Method 3, overwhelming firepower.
Oh yeah, well, how are you gonna...
This is where we make our stand! I'm frightened!
No one cares about your little emotional issues, all right?
I can't do it! I'm gonna let them eat me! Get a hold of yourself, Jimmy! Slap me! No! Do it! Okay. Alright, troops. We've only got a couple of minutes before the zombies cross that ridge, so it's time for me to give an inspirational speech.
Can I sit down for this?
Go ahead and sit. Sit for yourself. Sit for this country. Sit for anyone you ever loved and the girl you love desperately but never found the courage to talk to.
Hey, Susan, can I talk to you about something?
It can wait, Jimmy.
After the inspirational speech. Okay.
Now, you might think to yourself, what can I do? One person against an army of unstoppable zombies. We've seen them. We know how many there are. I mean, so many, they can literally walk over each other to climb up skyscrapers. I don't have to tell you, that is a lot of zombies. And yes, we're likely to die horribly and then join them in a tidal wave of nightmarish destruction that'll sweep over the planet. That's a likely scenario. Hopefully we won't feel too much pain, but we probably will. You know when you go to the dentist? This is gonna be a lot worse than that. This is gonna be like a million dentists poking at you at the same time. But I know what you're thinking. How will all those dentists reach me? But let's say they're tiny dentists. But their needles do still hurt just as much as regular sized needles. Wait, what was I talking about again?
I think you were giving an inspirational speech.
Oh yeah. Lots of zombies, pain, tiny dentists, fight them. That's right, we need to fight them.
But how are we going to do that?
There's just 4 of us.
And 2 of us are girls.
Now is not the time for sexism, Jimmy!
Why do you always have to assume I'm being sexist? By the way, I still wanted to talk to you about something.
Guys?
This is it. We're all gonna die.
Oh, you know what I forgot. I just happened to find a cache of experimental government weapons from that time we were hiding out in the Pentagon. Near as I can tell, we got a couple of thermonuclear flash grenades, an ion gravity disruptor antimatter cannon, a fusion rifle, and I also found a baseball bat.
Dibs on a baseball bat. Swing away, Jimmy. What? I played a lot of baseball in high school.
Hey, how does this ion gravity disruptor cannon even work? I think you press the red button. Oh. Well, that was cool! Yeah, we're pretty lucky we found this cache of experimental government weapons that nobody knew about.
Yep.
Hey, Christy, can I tell you something? I have feelings for you.
Oh.
Do you want to go out?
I'm actually kind of in a relationship right now.
Oh, with Sam?
No.
But he's the only other survivor.
Yeah, I guess I'm just holding out hope that we're not the only people left on Earth and want to keep my options open.
Right.
And I don't want to ruin our friendship.
Sure.
Sorry, not interested either.
Right.
Well, dang it.
Ding!
Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, if we don't manage to find a secret supply of high-powered experimental weapons the government hasn't been telling us about.
What are the odds of that happening?
Pretty slim, but still, you might just need another option.
Method 4. Join the zombies.
Let's stop here.
I can't walk another inch.
I'm tired of your whining. Suck it up.
Why do you always have to be so mean to me?
Guys, we're running out of options.
I know, but it doesn't have to be so unpleasant all the time.
I'm being unpleasant. I'm not the one who threw away their French fries without sharing.
I asked you if you wanted some.
I did want some.
How was I supposed to know that? Body language?
Maybe you could have concluded since we're all starving to death, that's maybe not a good idea to throw away food.
You know what? Ever since this whole apocalypse started, you've been really rude.
Rude. Rude!
Guys, we're losing sight of what's important here. We still have our house.
No, we don't! I'd had my help if I had more French fries.
They're too fatty. Anyways,
I think I got leprosy.
what? Is that where you turn into a werewolf?
No, you're thinking of lycanthropy.
Darn.
Oh no. Guys, look. Zombies!
This is so your fault, Sam.
My fault. This is my fault?
Yes, your fault. If you wouldn't have been arguing with me this whole time, we could have gotten to safety.
Are you sure you wouldn't have gotten to safety? They closed the door on me.
It would have been worth it to stop you from talking.
Ah!
Hey, I don't mean to interrupt, but...
And I saw you looking at one of my girlfriends.
Your girlfriend. You don't own her.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. You can't have two of them. That's totally unfair.
Maybe one of the girls would actually like you if you weren't such a...
You're always like this. You've always been like this.
You're just jealous because I bet I have better rags than you.
So to you and your big fat face, and I don't know what you think you're doing with your hair, but there's a reason rats try to sleep there at night.
You look like a pig in a chimp had babies.
Ding!
Man, why would I give that zombies to send on my girlfriend during one of our arguments?
You're lying.
You're right. I don't have a girlfriend. I will be taking applications after the show, though.
Not gonna happen.
Remember, ladies, when society breaks down, you're gonna need someone to help with food preparation. I got 2 years experience at Burger King. All I'm saying, think about it.
Moving on.
Method 5. Raise genetically modified killer dogs which can attack and destroy zombies.
Seriously?
It's as good as any.
You're telling me they almost got my knees.
Yeah, no, everything's twice as helpful. I mean, I could sit here and say I wish I had feet, but wishing isn't gonna get my feet back.
You're taking this well, Sam.
Thanks. I've been doing a lot of yoga lately.
Quick, guys, they're gaining on us. You want us to leave you here, Sam?
No thanks.
You sure? Because you're just slowing us down.
No, I'd like to be dragged to safety, thank you.
I thought you just might like to sacrifice yourself for the good of the rest of us. You know, since if we're dragging you, we'd probably be slowed down to the point where the zombies will catch us and kill us all. But sure, I'm happy to do that. I just like you to know that that action will lead to all of our deaths.
Drag away.
Christy, a little help?
I'd help.
but I'm really selfish.
Susan, I just don't feel comfortable touching Sam. I wouldn't want him to get the wrong idea.
Hey, I am totally over you, Susan. Moved on.
Really? But if I drag you to safety, then you're gonna think that there's something going on between us. And that's just a headache I don't want to deal with right now.
Well, looks like it's just you and me, buddy.
Yeah, but ow, my back.
What?
You knew you just twist it the wrong way and throw it out? Just happened to me.
Wow, bad break, huh?
Yep, so it was great being friends with you.
No, I understand.
You're cool?
Yeah, like I said, yoga.
Awesome. Alright then, girls, how about let's run?
Bye, Sam.
Hi! Zombie! Hello! Hey, Zombie! Zombies are moving short up on my legs! Luckily, they're leaving the home for the moment! Oh, wait! No! I was wrong! Yes! I'm still alive! Oh, wait!
Huh. Well, good thing. I've still got my train pack of genetically modified killer dogs which can attack and destroy zombies. Too bad my friends didn't stick around long enough to benefit from their enhanced bone-crushing jaws, disease-resistant furs, and adorable puppy eyes. Oh, well. Frodo! Bilbo! 6 zombies!
Ding!
Well, that was realistic.
Remember out there, it's never too early to begin training your chihuahuas.
Which brings us to method 6, Kung Fu.
I don't really think that's gonna work.
Oh, it'll work, it's Kung Fu. That was a close one. Say that again? That was... That was a close one.
No, it wasn't. They got her.
Yeah, but they didn't get me, so it was close. All right, everyone, get behind me.
What are you gonna do?
I know, Kung Fu.
Everybody was in fact, it was a little bit but they fought with desperate timing. They were funky Chinamen. They were chopping them up. They were chopping them down. It's an ancient Chinese art, and everybody knew their part.
Ding!
Who knew those 3 weeks in karate class would come in so handy?
Physical combat not recommended for people with heart conditions, for taking blood pressure medication, or if you're a bleeder.
Which brings us to method 7, reason with them.
Reason with them, I thought they didn't have brains.
Watch.
What are we going to do?
Get a hold of yourself.
I wasn't even doing anything.
You were freaking out. Stop freaking out.
I'm okay, actually.
Everyone just needs to keep calm.
We need a plan.
Get a hold of yourself, Susan. This is no time to panic. Ah! 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 Ah!
That was the wrong way. I've got an idea. Stand near me, guys.
Are you gonna use your body as a meat shield?
What? No, that's gross.
Fine. Don't do that then.
Welcome, zombies. Brains? Yes, it's time to use our brains. Have a seat. Before you devour me and my friends,
I want you to think about this. Will eating us make you happy? Will it fill the aching hole in your heart? You see, I know a little something about zombies. I spent most of my time in college studying them in literature. I know you represent the materialistic culture of the modern world, the conspicuous consumption of resources by an ever-growing population, the desire for more television programs, more instant gratification. We're all engaged in a deterministic and insatiable struggle to replace the arboreal pre-human universe with a mechanized post-labor society in which our needs are commodified in a wheel of gratification and release. Or, as some others might argue, you represent the ultimate otherness, the threat of non-being which originates in the fragility of our own constructed gender norms.
I hadn't thought about that.
So you see, your desire to consume us is really a reflection of our desire to consume everything. Right.
How then might I escape the circular nature of my being?
I think we must confront and subvert the standard zombie paradigm.
How is that possible when we exist as a subversion of a standard paradigm already? In fact, I'd argue that you're a subversion of my standard paradigm, my great white whale, which must be strived for and never attained.
Word!
Therefore, if I were to eat you, I would cease to have reason to exist.
I think that's a very rational assessment of the situation.
How then might we move forward?
We need to start an organic farm.
Agreed.
Question? Proceed. What's going on? We're using our brains.
Hey! Snap out of it.
Sorry, I have urges. I have to say, this has been a refreshing conversation, and I'm so glad we could come to this accord.
Absolutely.
Ding!
Wow. And that's the only scenario in which I can imagine an English major will come in handy.
Make sure to befriend one today.
Which brings us to our method 8.
Romance the zombies.
Romance the zombies?
This is not the ideal scenario. I mean, if you've exhausted the other 7, then go ahead. But otherwise, I'd recommend against this method.
Again, method 8, not the best method.
But let's see this anyway.
We're surrounded! Dang it! Alright, I have a plan so crazy, it just might work. What is it? First, we need to determine the most attractive person here. Alright, good. I'm plain. I'm hideous. I'm repulsive. But
It's agreed. You are obviously a perfect specimen of human beauty, and the rest of us would be lucky to be mistaken for slugs. You're the perfect candidate to do it.
do what? I don't think this is a time for asking questions. This is a time for listening to your friends and acting. Alright, ready? Ready for what? To romance them. What? Hello. So, what brings you guys around here? Nice, nice. You're very funny. So, what do you do for a living? I hear that's nice.
Don't talk about work.
What am I supposed to talk about?
Talk about sports. If they think you like sports, guys will think you're awesome.
I thought you liked baseball.
I just like watching them stretch.
So, you guys Yankees fans?
Yes.
Figures. I
totally think they're gonna win the Super Bowl this year. Now that they are making their free throws and corner kicks and hurdles.
You seem smart.
Yeah, you're funny too.
Touch him on the arm.
Flip the hair. Widen your pupils.
I mean, you.
Flip the hair again. Flip the hair, dang it.
What are you doing?
Flip the dang hair or we're all gonna die. You're strong. You must work out.
Brains!
Wow. Got some muscles too. You guys should totally wrestle. That's a little weird.
Brains!
I like both of you. But I can't really decide. I guess I just have a hard time because I like to kiss a lot and then just be quiet for a while and not say anything about my feelings. But also, we could just play a bunch of video games and watch sports and
Ding!
I'm surprised that worked, seeing as how the zombies are brainless, soulless killing machines.
You don't need a brain to fall in love.
So true.
All right, time for method 9. Run really fast.
That's it?
Yeah, you run away. Seems logical.
You can't do that.
Fine. Don't fall down when running really fast. Ding!
Really? Don't fall down?
That seems to be the key.
What if you're tired? What if you're totally out of shape? What if you're just lazy?
Then you become food for zombies. What do you want from me?
I'm looking for a way to survive the zombie apocalypse with an absolute minimum of amount of effort on my part.
Fine. I have one more method. Method 10. Leave the planet.
Tired of running.
Christy, come on.
No, Sam, I've had enough. No more running from the zombies. This time, it's personal.
What does that mean? It means I didn't care when the zombies took over town. I didn't care when they ate the mayor, the school, and all my friends. It beat me slightly when they ate my parents and my sister. But now they mess with my gerbil, Sir Muffin stuff, and for that I will have my revenge. Come on, zombies, I'm right here. Give me your best shot. Well, that was dumb.
Guys, we're close to a secret NASA base.
It wasn't that secret then.
Okay, we're close to a poorly disguised secret NASA base hiding a downed UFO that landed at Roswell. All we have to do is break into the top secret facility, open the roof, discover how to use the alien controls, then pilot the spaceship to an even more top secret space station built by HBO Films for the upcoming award-winning series Rocket Man, starring Timothy Chalamet and Addison Rae.
That's impossible. Those are terrible actors.
I know. I was a little skeptical of the project myself, but apparently...
Can we just get to the base?
Oh, sure, it's right there.
Wow. This place is amazing.
I know. Isn't it cool?
It kind of looks exactly like the place we were in before.
Shut up. Now, where is that spaceship?
There it is.
It's glorious.
Aw, dang it. How do we fit in it?
I cut you up into tiny pieces and stuff you inside.
Well, what do we do now?
Bonus method 11.
this bottle of hot sauce.
Wait a minute. Guys, if we eat each other, we are no better than the bloodthirsty army of zombies that has ravaged the surface world. We're better than that. I mean, Jimmy, you're valuable to humanity because your knowledge of pop culture references. I like Family Guy. And Sam, underneath your pathetic exterior, I'm sure there's some valuable qualities in there somewhere. And I'm a girl. I say, instead of resorting to cannibalism, let's resort to cannabiduism.
All right, let's eat it first.
Wait. There's another way. Huddle. We eat the narrators.
Help! I'm too pretty to die.
Feed him first. He's Italian.
What? Do I not look Italian to you? Bonus method 12. Leave the play. That's right. You heard me. There are no zombies.
Are you telling me that the government has been wasting taxpayer money for this? That's preposterous.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Zombies are like werewolves and vampires and fair elections. Figments of your imagination.
You're saying we can leave?
Yep.
Just walk away.
And we'll forget this whole thing ever happened.
Okay. We'll back away slowly, but if you narrate anything, you're dead.
Got it.
And then the zombies ate them.
Suckers. Never trust the narrators. We're like the media.
And the moral of the story is, there is no survival. You're doomed. Make peace with your inevitable fate and accept that.
No. There's one more option. Totally foolproof.
What's that?
Love.
Love?
If we all just love each other and believe in peace, humanity will be just fine.
Also destroy the scientists working on the potential zombie-causing plagues?
That's a given.
Yeah.
So, if I was the last guy on Earth,
I dig the zombies.
just wondering.
Cause
Awesome. Congratulations, guys. All right, judges, take it away.
What a fun show to watch. I could not stop laughing. You all did such a good job with the delivery of the jokes. That script is clearly full of just great gags, great jokes, and you really sold it really well. The stakes were high. I loved the costumes, the makeup, just the gags. Really great job. Jack in the Ghostbuster shirt, great job. I just loved all your line deliveries. Great job. Yeah. Great job. But it's like hard to like pick just one favorite because there were so many of you, both narrators. Great job, just the whole show. Very, very fun.
I will echo that. You really leaned into the comedy of all of this, the zombie like movie. Like I love those movies, and you took all those moments and just created them and made them your own. And I felt like there's like almost 100 of you on stage. It's crazy. But it felt like every moment was very specific and there wasn't too much going on. It was just enough. And the zombies, when you came in as a group, it was like a dance ensemble. And I love that you ended the whole thing on a dance number, like an epilogue in a movie. So like really, really, really great job.
I think this is the most people we've seen on stage, and I just want to comment on how professional you currently all are also. Just listening to these, to the adjudicators, this is amazing that none of you are even talking or I commend your professionalism. Additionally, shout out to the makeup crew. Do you guys do your own makeup, or do you all have your makeup done? Was it assigned?
Yes, it was like a crew of people that were assigned to makeup.
That incredible job. There's so many bodies on the stage, and everyone has a stitch of makeup on them, so great job with that. I also want to just commend you on the bits. There were so many comedic bits in there, and what made them work is how clean they all were, which is so important for comedy, is to make sure you have those moments, the kung fu, the puppy moment, all of the dings coming back from stuff. Speaking of, William, you are a ham, bruh. You are brilliant up there on that stage, so great work, both of the narrators, just everyone, great job, a lot of fun.
I'm pretty sure that some of y'all have left, but just a reminder to be quiet in the audience. I'm living in the booth. I'm way back there, and it echoes back there, and I hear a lot of people back there talking. So just a reminder, be respectful of your fellow people. I know this is funny. I know the last show was really funny, but please be respectful of your fellow castmates and fellow audience members. Thank you. But I want to talk about zombies. The costumes, amazing. The makeup, amazing. I loved how with the zombies you can clearly tell, like, y'all like became zombies as a normal person, and everyone else surviving has like gym clothes and yoga clothes on. You can clearly see who's trying to survive and who did not survive. But I love all the makeup and the individual, like I can't see from far back there, but as I'm here closer, I can see all the individual different makeup looks, and they all look great. So good job, costume and makeup team. I loved the lights in the opening sequence with the lights fading in and out between all the different like intensities and the red lights. It was just all really great and tied into like the spooky scariness of the story, but also adding the comedicness of the story. So great job, everyone.
I desperately need a Chihuahua mask. Who do I slip a 20? No, what a fun show, guys. Really great teamwork from all of you. You all were on the same page and giving the show the energy it needed. Again, there's a ton of you, but the way that it felt back there was always room for clearance. There was always focus given to the work, which is all you can ask for. In a situation like this. So really, round of applause for being so professional. Flattery gets you everywhere, and a Chihuahua mask. No, I have a Chihuahua, so I actually do have a personal connection to this show too. But no, seriously, really fun work. You really, I think, elevated the material to the best it could be. So great job, guys.
Congratulations, guys. You can head